The Sahara, a name that conjures endless sand, a vast ocean of gold beneath a merciless sun. It's a place that tests you, pushes you to your limits, and then demands more. The desert doesn't care who you are. It's a raw wilderness that has swallowed armies and humbled kings. To cross it is to journey into the heart of nature's power, and your own. I stood at the edge of this great sea of sand, in a bustling market town where the modern world faded away. My mission to cross a stretch of this unforgiving landscape with a traditional Tuareg caravan. This wasn't about speed or records, but about experiencing the desert as generations have, learning survival from those who call it home. The Sahara's scale is impossible to grasp until you're standing at its edge. Dunes like mountains, silence broken only by wind. One moment serene, the next a raging tempest. This is the ultimate test of resilience. Water is life here, more precious than gold. Every drop is rationed, every decision measured. Gear must be light but tough, ready for searing days and cold nights. But the most important preparation is mental. You must face your fears, push through exhaustion, and find strength you didn't know you had. The desert will break you if you let it, but if you endure, it will reward you with an experience you'll never forget. This journey was about more than survival. It was about understanding the soul of the desert. And so, with the sun rising, I took my first step into the endless sands. A caravan is more than a line of camels. It's a moving community. I met Omar, the Tuareg elder, whose face was a map of the desert, his eyes full of wisdom. The caravan, 20 people, twice as many camels, traders, families, travelers, soon to be one. My camel, sturdy and gentle, would be my lifeline. Riding it was a lesson in humility and trust. Camels are the true heroes here, carrying our water, food, and shelter, perfectly adapted to this harsh world. In the desert, your bond with your animal is crucial, a partnership built on respect. The city faded behind us, replaced by the soft padding of camel feet and the creak of leather. The Tuareg guides moved with quiet efficiency, communicating with subtle signals the camels understood. Survival here isn't about individual toughness, but collective wisdom and unity. As the first day ended, we made camp, forming a circle in the vast emptiness. Camels were unloaded, a fire was lit, and strangers became companions. Around the flames, barriers fell. We were no longer just individuals, we were a caravan, a family. The desert had already begun to work its magic, forging connections that would become our greatest strength. Our journey had truly begun. In the Sahara, sunrise is an explosion of light and heat. The cool air vanishes. By mid-morning, the sun is a relentless hammer. The heat radiates from the sand, sapping your strength and will. Survival means enduring the heat and mastering water discipline. Sip, never gulp. Dehydration is a constant threat, creeping in with a dry mouth and a pounding head. The Tuareg guides move slowly, their flowing robes creating a protective microclimate. The mental challenge is as great as the physical. Mirages play tricks. The endless sand disorients. You find a rhythm, focusing on the sway of your camel, the sound of your breath. During the hottest hours, we stopped, seeking shade in the lee of a dune or under a tarp. These forced pauses were moments to gather strength for the cooler hours ahead. The sun is king here. Survival means knowing when to bow to its power. In the Sahara, every step is a battle of will, and every day survived is a victory. One afternoon, the sky changed, a yellow haze on the horizon, the wind rising with menace. Omar pointed. A sandstorm was coming. No panic, just swift, practiced action. Camels knelt in a circle, gear secured, faces wrapped. The storm hit like a physical blow. Wind howling, sand blinding, the world reduced to chaos. Breathing was hard, sand found its way into everything. We huddled behind the camels, their bodies our only shield. In the heart of the storm, you feel powerless, just a speck at the mercy of nature. All you can do is endure, trust your preparations and wait. After what felt like forever, the wind eased, the sand thinned, and the world re-emerged. The landscape was transformed, dunes shifted, everything coated in fresh sand. We rose, gritty and stiff, checked each other and the camels. We had survived. The storm had tested us, but the caravan remained intact. We were battered but unbroken. In the Sahara, survival is never guaranteed, but together we endured. For all its harshness, the Sahara holds a subtle, profound beauty. Sunrise is a spectacle, soft colors painting the dunes, the world bathed in golden light. The silence is complete, a physical presence that allows for deep introspection. In this stillness, you connect with yourself and the land in a way impossible elsewhere. Life here is hidden but resilient. A fox's tracks, a beetle's glint, tough shrubs clinging to life. Each sign of life is a miracle of adaptation. Sunsets are dramatic farewells, fiery skies, long shadows, the heat finally relenting. As twilight falls, the desert is transformed, the day's struggle ending in breathtaking beauty. These quiet moments are the desert's true reward. They remind you of hope, renewal, and the tenacity of life. In the Sahara, beauty is found in the smallest details. The desert teaches you to notice, to appreciate, to endure, and in its silence, you find peace. These are the moments that stay with you. As night falls, the desert transforms, heat replaced by a surprising cold, gold by silver shadows. The campfire becomes our heart, its warmth and light a comfort in the darkness. But the true spectacle is above, a sky untouched by city lights, ablaze with stars. The Milky Way is a shimmering river, constellations sharp, shooting stars frequent. Lying on the cool sand, you feel your own smallness beneath the infinite cosmos. The Tuareg guides know the stars as well as the dunes. Navigation, stories, survival. The cold is real. We huddle close, sharing warmth and community. Night is a time of vulnerability, but also of peace and reflection. The dangers of the day fade, replaced by serenity. Under a billion stars, the spirit of the desert journey sinks in. The universe feels vast, and your place in it, humble. In the Sahara, the night is as powerful as the day. In the caravan, food and stories are the rituals that sustain us. After a day's travel, the smell of tagine, slow-cooked stew, brings comfort and nourishment. Tea is a ceremony, strong, sweet, poured high, served in 3 rounds: life, love, and death. Around the fire, stories flow, tales of desert foxes, lost oases, epic journeys. Omar, the elder, is a master storyteller. His voice weaves history and myth. Travelers share their own stories, creating a tapestry of human experience. These moments transform us from strangers to a true community. In the desert, status falls away. What matters is who you are. Around the fire, we are equals, sharing hopes, fears, and laughter. Breaking bread and sharing stories forge powerful bonds. This is the fuel for our spirits, as vital as food for our bodies. In the Sahara, community is survival, and every story told is a thread in the fabric of the caravan. The Sahara forces you to rely on others. There's no room for ego. Survival depends on teamwork and trust. I saw it every day. When a camel's load shifted, hands rushed to help. When someone struggled, others offered support. Fear is constant, of getting lost, running out of water, or the sudden violence of a storm. But sharing fear makes it manageable. Admitting vulnerability is a sign of trust. One night, a traveler confessed his fear of the vast emptiness. Others shared their own, and the fear lost its power. Hope is just as contagious, found in morning greetings, shared laughter, and the guide's calm confidence. Their belief in our success was unwavering, fueling us all. The bonds forged here go deeper than friendship. Hardship strips away pretense, revealing the core of each person. By journey's end, we were no longer strangers. We were family, bound by the fire of the Sahara. The desert tests you, but it also connects you. In the end, it's not the sand or the sun you remember. It's the people beside you. Together we endured, and together we triumphed. After weeks in the endless sand, a distant palm appeared. A real oasis, not a mirage. The sight sent energy through the caravan. Even the camels seemed to sense it. The oasis was a miracle. Cool shade, running water, life against the golden dunes. Relief, not celebration, washed over us as we drank from the springs. The journey was over, but its meaning was just beginning to sink in. Goodbyes were quiet. Handshakes, hugs, shared looks of understanding. We had faced the worst the desert could offer, and come through together. The Sahara had stripped us down and built us back up, stronger and more connected. The greatest lesson: you can never conquer the desert. True strength is found in courage, resilience, and the bonds we share. The desert shows what is essential: water, food, shelter, and each other. As I left the oasis, I carried that lesson with me. The sand will wash away, but the spirit of the caravan endures. In the Sahara, it's not the destination, but the journey and the people beside you that matter most.